this other event gonna kill somebody too? Is that what events do? Is that it just kills somebody off? Cause that's not cool.
And pain
are
precious when binding you to the earth. You. I remember you.
This is his master. He's talking to his master. Oh, I'm not controlling you. What the hell kind of demonic shit is this? This isn't fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! I played my trap card. I'm pretty good, dudes. We're just continuing Vampyr. What the hell? Is that what an alpha vampire looks like? Like a fucking demon? Hi, blood demon. Finally being blessed by the blood gods. Why do you... I mean, you're supposed to be an alpha, so I guess you're gonna look different, but Jesus.
Fear be gone.
Oh my goodness.
No child of my making.
Oh, this is my maker.
It's your doing. You made me. Made me this creature. What are you?
I am the land. You are our champion.
What? I am the land? Is Earth talking to me? It is the blood gods. It's finally, I've been finally blessed by the blood gods. This ain't no, Pebbles like, this ain't no vampire. Who's this? Oh, this blood demon. Stop with riddles. What are you? Why choose me? I'm kind of curious with these two. Because they said that I'm his champion. But why? Again, why me? And then what the hell are you? While George Martin go to soup. That looks like the ice. It does kind of, doesn't it? I'm curious, what is he?
What you are.
I am the whitened bones and blackened soil. The land made blood course through thy veins.
What is it you seek?
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an older rage, brewed in a cauldron newly forged.
This has something to do with the epidemic.
Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the serpent of knowing with iron spur.
Sir, can't you just tell me if you need milk from the supermarket, tell me you need milk from the supermarket.
Others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave.
Don't be like, hey, can you go get that thing that comes from the one animal that's white that's like high in calcium?
Entity. Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind?
Oh my goodness.
Maybe Edgar can help me with this one.
He just spoke in riddles the whole time. I have no idea what that man was saying. But yeah, I was like, what is this man's talking about? I am of the stone and of the earth. I'm like, that doesn't tell me what you are. But it sounds like he wants me to find out the reason for this pandemic. So he made me, that's probably why he chose a doctor. He probably chose a blood doctor to turn into a vampire because he knew I would be the one to find out why this pandemic is the way it is. I wonder if the reason, because it sounds like some sort of like, what do you call it? Some sort of entity, not entity would not be the word. Some sort of god or like the energy of the earth kind of made me. It's kind of like the earth, like, you know, like Mother Earth, kind of like fighting back. It's like Father Earth saying that like, you know, whatever this pandemic is actually having a bad effect on the earth. And so it's my job to figure out why it's happening. Where is this event at? Should be right here. Are you just gonna spawn people again? I'm waiting. No? Okay. The event in here? I just go in a random building. It's fine. It's fine. This is fine. I don't even knock. It's fine. I just open the door. It's fine. Unless this is the morgue. Because I had to do a mission. Oh, the last time I played where they needed supplies from the morgue. I don't think that... I hear something in here. And it's not normal. It's not a normal feral. They're like 10 minutes long, lesser long. Well, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. Something's in here. I mean, at least I'm getting resources. But I think the event is in here. That's weird. Yeah, because it's very quiet. Hello? I feel like I've gone on a wild goose chase. Like SCP-096 short is pretty good. I like it. It's a movie like short. Oh, okay. So it goes into like each SCP though. I could send you an example. Oh. Oh. Thomas Elwood. Who the hell is Thomas Elwood? This is the event. Oh. Oh, there's... Oh. 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 No. No. Bad dogger. Sit. No biscuit. This is what happened. If only Arctic were here. Oh! Oh no! You dick! Oh god. Oh, no, no, not like this. No, no, not that. Take the antidote so you heal. There we go. I had to use one to give me blood. Oh god, oh god. No. Jesus. I need to take this guy out. Oh, he hits hard. I could send you an example if you want to, Pebbles, so that I at least see what you're talking about. Some original ideas, but set in the... Oh, the original ideas. Can you not? Oh, you piece of crap vampire. What the fuck is that, a werewolf? It's nothing, Dante. It's a giant rat. But hello, Dante, how are you? Yeah, it's a werewolf. He's talking. Oh, I'm big dead. He was talking. Get back. Get. Oh my god. Let me reload the gun.
Look at me. Look at my face.
Oh, Jesus Christ. No, don't slash him. Shoot. Not the vampire. Oh god. No biscuit, get! So many vamps, they should call it a vamp. Really? With 3D animation. I appreciate 3D animation. I think so. Been a while since I watched it. Oh, I'll get Ruby Love in a second. Get. Okay, he's gone. I'm calling it back up. I mean, I would appreciate. Okay, reload the gun. No, you take so long to reload. Oh, here. Ha. Get. That's what you get. Master Splinter. I'm guessing that was the event. Yeah, it's done. It's interesting though, because that werewolf actually talked. Which has been the first werewolf to do so. Though we've only fought in 3? We've only fought's not a word. Fought 3 werewolves so far? So, I mean, maybe they talk? What is going on? Whoa. Why is there like screaming? What happened? What did I miss? What did I...
Good evening, Nurse.
Huh.
Good evening, Doctor.
Why is there cranberry juice splattered across the floor about recent events in the hospital?
What can you tell me about the recent events in the hospital?
That Mr. Hampton killed Miss Jones in her room, then ran away.
And did you see all this?
No. I was working by the tents when it all happened. I only entered the room when they asked me to clean up the blood.
So wait. Mr. Hampton? Sean Hampton killed Mrs. Jones? Wait, Harriet Jones was the old cranky lady that was in bed. I'm trying to remember who Sean Hampton, actually, can I see? No, it's not gonna let me. Oh, here we go. Sean Hampton, I think, was this dude, right? No, that's Thomas L. How did he die? Because I didn't kill him. Listen, I killed her. And I killed him. But she died on her own. And he died from some... Who's Thomas? I'm trying to see. I've been head nurse. When did we start admitting werewolves on steroids? Oh, you found Frank. I see. She'd be like, oh, you found Frank. I see. I'm trying to figure out who Hampton was. Sean Hampton, the priest or the father. He was like not like. I don't think he was a priest. He was a father though. He killed Harriet Jones. Why? Unless it put her out of her misery, because I know she was in a lot of pain. But that looked like a vicious killing, unless he's not an actual father. I was like, the only person I could think Sean Hampton is the father guy, but I don't think he would do it. Where's Mrs. Jones' body?
Jones's body?
I don't know. I'd imagine the morgue. It all happened so quickly.
Did you see Sean Hampton leave the hospital?
I think I saw a silhouette exiting the hospital gates after the shouting started. At first I thought it was someone who was just scared, but well, maybe it was him.
I think Sean's a vampire. The only reason I say that is because when we first meet Sean Hampton, he's being attacked by a vampire. And this has a clear signs of him being reborn as a vampire and not knowing what he's doing and attacking the first person he sees, which would be Harriet Jones. You're like, and I don't have any more questions for you. So, listen. Yeah, because see, Sean Hampton was like right here, and Harriet Jones was here. Oh my God. You know, you could at least clean up after yourself. Yeah, I think he turned into a vampire. This looks as a very aggressive for anyway. I think you're gonna need I think you're gonna need more than just a rag. Ashbury, is this her body? There's just a foot and a hand. Is this Harriet Jones?
Jonathan, my sincere condolences for your loss.
Your
I appreciate that.
is much appreciated, my lady.
Is there anything you require?
I'm just curious about the amount of blood in the hospital since I've been gone. Reveal what we are to a relative. See all we love die. I mean, both of these are kind of sad and depressing, but actual truth.
I spied my mother at the funeral. Have you ever revealed yourself to a member of your family?
No, Jonathan. And I'd advise you even from thinking about
Well,
it.
yeah, seems like a bad idea. Lie to those. What could happen? They would probably call the vampire hunters, and there would be a stake. Your last meal would be a steak. Yeah, it's a real cool mod. Just it's tech focused. It's still cool.
What if I was close to someone and wished to tell them the truth?
Fear, loathing, disgust. And then they will plead to be turned. They will see it as salvation. Then there's the risk of gaining the attention of vampire hunters.
Oh, more that they would want to become a vampire if they knew I was a vampire.
Are we then condemned to
Makes
lie
sense.
to those we love?
We are creatures of deception, my friend. But this is more for their sake than ours.
I mean, that's understandable. Okay, can we talk
Are
about
we condemned to attend the funerals of all we love?
Dying is the final act of life, Jonathan. Present company excluded. Accepted.
I don't want to accept it. Cursed to an entity of solitude. I mean, we have each other. Two vampires could technically be,
I don't
you know.
know what to expect. Am I cursed to an eternity of solitude?
With time, we Ekon tend to go into isolation. If we survive long enough, that is.
And then no right to
As a
grief.
practitioner of the medical sciences, I'm prepared for the death of loved ones. But mourning in the shadows, deprived of sharing one's grief.
Yeah, it kind of sucks that you can't share it with
Not all part
anybody.
of the circle of life and death. We are undead, my friend, and so we are outcasts.
We're not zombies. Well, I guess we would technically be undead. Because we were... You didn't clarify why there's a bloody body, unless that's not Harriet Jones. Probably because she was the one cleaning up the blood. Nobody else brings up the fact that Harriet Jones is gone. Apparently no one liked that woman. I mean, she was kind of a cranky old lady, but... No one? No? Okay. Okay. Let me just check on the rest of the hospital just to make sure there's no more other cranberry juice messes anywhere. No? What?
It's locked.
Why is that locked? That was never locked before. Oh, I can eavesdrop. Oh, outside? I have to... Go, Jonathan! Go, Jonathan, go! Oh, I could follow the blood trail. Not very far, though. Go, Jonathan, go! She dead, I'm back! I'm back. How do I get behind there? How do I get there? Wait, hold on. I'm almost there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Harriet Jones, big dead. Groggy and stuff.
I will find your unconscious body in the house again.
I promise you, you'll not find my unconscious body.
For God's sake, how can you say such a thing?
How can you refuse to listen? I tried to warn you for so long.
No, I won't let my only son die. You promised me you'll stay alive.
Your son lied to you, like the whole world lies to us.
What is happening? Because he's talking about himself like he's not her son. I'm sorry, Harry. This is why you don't come play in the ER. This is why you have health insurance, so these things don't happen. Because the minute the doctors find out you don't have health insurance, they just drag you out and leave you on the street.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Sorry, we have enough vampires. We don't need any zombie. I mean, the ferals are almost close to zombies. The ferals are more zombie-ish than they are vampire-ish. Your son wished to die. Oh, he tried to kill himself. That's why his throat's like that.
Your son wished to die, Beatrice. Why did you hide such crucial information?
Are you not aware suicide is a crime?
What? I didn't miss it.
Thrown in jail.
I already talked about it, Tyler.
I won't.
I understand you.
Oh,
fear
the whole,
Mrs. Goswick. But don't
Never
you
mind. Yeah, I
realize
did miss that one.
silence significantly affects your son's case.
Getting mixed with like Thumacraft and real big magic with spells, golems. That'd be cool. That would be cool.
Punishment for what he may or may not have done.
Goodbye,
well.
Mrs. Goswick.
You sound so supportive of your son, madam. Why is he depressed though? And he acts like he's not her son. He talks in like a third person.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Personal question.
Admit it, Mortimer. Your mother had you hospitalized here because you tried to kill yourself.
Yes, it's true.
All right then.
That makes
This is
sense
the
now,
first time
though.
we've really shared information about your case. Shall we call this progress?
Call it what you want, Dr. Reed.
I mean, it is a step closer for him to admit it. You can trust me. I can help you. You can trust me.
Trust me. I won't report you to the authorities. My one
Hmm,
and
report him to
only
the police?
concern is your health.
I guess I should thank you then.
Can I help you?
Anyway, Mr. Goswick?
I wrote a letter for my mother. She was supposed to read it after my
You
death.
want her to read your death letter?
I suppose she doesn't have to read it now.
I see.
Oh.
And is this letter still near the place where you tried to take your own life?
Yes. And I don't want anyone reading my last words. I mean, I'm still here.
Yo, you want me to go get the letter?
Then perhaps we'll talk.
He wants me to get the letter so the mom doesn't. I don't know. Maybe it might be good for the mom to read it because he might bring up things why he did it.
Don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Because he's suppressed for a reason. So maybe if she reads it, she'll be able to understand. But yeah, so I think he should read it. I don't know. I feel like it would help him come to terms. I think his mom should read it. Because again, it might help her relate to her son more. Is it this house? Nope. Nope. Oh, don't. Am I above it? It's below me.
Fear no evil. We do the Lord's work.
Let me just... Oh, it might actually be in here. It's a hideout as well? Why did I take out my knife? Just calm down, Jonathan. Fertile is the belly of the beast. Let me read this real quick. Vampires create their foul progeny with blood. We all know that. Some of us witness the process even. But is really what is really going on there? Is it the only way for vampires to breed. Let's review what we know so far. When willing to create a progeny, a vampire will not bite but give its blood to drink. Most of the victims die when bitten, but some of them survive and turn into leeches themselves. This only happens when they have assimilated the vampire blood, one way or another. It is not the predator's bite, but its blood that infects the victims, who will turn if he or she survives the suffering of the metamorphosis. It also seems that vampires can breed by having intercourse. A vampire mates to produce a child. Sexual intercourse between a vampire and human rarely produces any birth, but for some of them tried anyways. A vampire gestation is only a few weeks short, and the pain is almost unbearable for the mother. She is mortal. She will not survive the birth. The vampire comes out of her womb by tearing apart her intestine. Wow. If the mother is a blood drinker, it will probably survive and regenerate. The newborn vampire will quickly grow and turn into adult vampire. So vampires that can actually have babies. So those would be true bloods. I guess because she was talking about how there's Ekons and then there's true bloods and everything. True bloods must be like actual vampire children. Interesting. I'm taking your mun-mums. I think I grabbed the letter, right? That I was supposed to grab, the one thing I was supposed to grab in this building. Folded letter. My dear mother, when you find this letter, I'll be gone. I want you to know that I don't leave because of you. I leave this world because of the crushing weight that existence puts upon me. These times are too much for me. Sometimes I feel like Baudelaire's verses have been written as an echo for my own heart. When the low, heavy sky weighs like a lid upon a spirit acting for light, and all the wide horizon lines it hides. By black day sadder than any night. It is as beautiful as it is painful, mother. I can't suffer it anymore. I don't want you to try to convince me, and it would only delay the inevitable. For I would do it again if by chance you managed to save me from once. I mean, there's a pandemic, there's vampires, it's during a time when there was like, you know, a lot of like people would beat up each other, you know, it was like survival of the fittest back then. It was a rough time. Yeah, I know, Lo should have used it.
Mortimer Goswick does nothing to hide his desire to die. I could give it to his mother, but doing so would betray his trust.
Oh, again. I mean, if it was something that, if the letter had something to do with the mom, like it was like, Mom, I'm gonna kill myself because you do this and this, I would give it to the mom. But since it doesn't, I won't do that to him. Let me just make my way back, don't mind me. Nurse, have you cleaned up the cranberry juice yet? No? Are you still using the same rag? I told you to get more rags. Yeah, she's using the same rag. She's just smearing it at this point. At this point, just gonna... Those tiles are gonna be stained forever. Doesn't even use bleach, just a rag. Alright, here you go, Mortimer.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
I have retrieved your letter, Mr. Goswick. I can assure you that nobody read it but me.
Thank you. This is for you, then. For your help.
So I built his trust, which is good.
I think you should talk to your mother. It would be good for both of you.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. I'll think about it.
Well, I think it'd be good for his mom to understand why he's so sad. That he's just so stressed about things going on in the world. I don't think I unlocked anything else to say to him. I've read your letter. I mean... I'm not lying, but I mean, yeah, that might make him mad.
I've read your letter, Mortimer. You wrote about an unbearable feeling of despair while the world crumbles around you. Tell me more about it.
There's nothing more to say, really. It's hurtful. It's
I've read your...
I don't ask anyone to understand what I feel.
Yeah, don't mind me just, you know, poking my nose in your business. Don't mind me. That's Jonathan for you, the Suicide by Snooze story. No! What you doing, huh? What you doing? It's like if I gave him his diary back and the lock was broken. Oh, I found it like that. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Pain is a precious tool. Despair is a deadly... Wow, this is... Pain is a precious tool. Despair is a deadly poison. You're a lucky... What lucky man? Why? Because he's alive? But he's in pain. Pain is... I don't like that. I don't like pain as a precious tool. Stops the letter in his face. I didn't read it. Like, it's like not in the envelope anymore. I found your letter, slap. Where's the envelope? I don't know. I found it like that. I may have accidentally read it since it wasn't in... Jesus, Pebbles. I know you're hurting right now, but smack. Oh, despair is a deadly poison.
It's a deadly poison I've tasted myself, sir. We're only tempted
Oh my
to drink
goodness.
it because we're terrified by the uncertainty of the next minute.
I know that perfectly, Doctor. For I waited for so long, hoping that the next minute would be less unbearable.
I feel sorry for this kid. Because he's stressed about everything in the world to the point that it's like, it's too much.
How is my son?
Oh, I can talk to you a lot now. Your son's suicide. No, I don't know if we want to bring up that. Seems like breaking trust. Why commit suicide?
Mortimer is extremely vague as to his motivations for committing suicide. Tell me more about what you know.
As you say, Mortimer had no reason to die. All he said to me was that he wanted to make the world a better place, but couldn't.
Oh, so he felt useless because he couldn't fix things going on in the world. He wanted to make things better, but he couldn't, so he didn't feel. Yeah, I know. I was like dork, but I was like, yeah, because I get how sometimes like things happening in the outside world can be so stressful that it's like, you know, some days are really rough. You know, these were the two that I hadn't really learned about yet, and I was still debating if I wanted to eat them or not, because originally she seemed kind of bitchy, I'm just going to say, because she was very controlling of her son about what he did and was very mean to me and stuff, but like, I can see why she's controlling now. Her son tried to kill himself. He felt useless.
Why did your son feel so useless when facing the world?
I think it was more that he could only see the melancholy facets of life. He couldn't help but dwell on such things.
What do you think he meant by making the world a better place?
Mortimer has always been a sensitive soul. He wouldn't talk to anyone for months after his father passed. It's like he carries everyone's sadness with him.
Your son's suicide note. Your son could try to kill himself again.
Do you realize your son could try to kill himself again?
So if you want turkey this weekend, I'm sorry.
About it every minute. But I won't stop fighting for my son's future.
Now you're like, damn it, look what you did. This is what happens when we talk about food in the family. Everybody gets a craving. He is lucky to have you. You are in denial. Prepare for the worst. Yeah, because he is probably going to try to kill himself again if he's that depressed. And especially in his note that he said he would do it again. I would just say he's lucky to have you, because she's trying to be supportive.
Your son's death was not fatal. And unlike many on their own, he is lucky to have you by his side.
Because he has at least somebody there for him.
I just can't. I have conceded many times in my life, but giving up on my son is something I am incapable of.
Yeah, she's there for him. That's good. I like that. You're gonna have to start. Are you prepping today and then cooking tomorrow? Or you're doing everything tomorrow? Because that's gonna be a lot of work.
I have read your son's suicide note. It was
That's
not
impressive.
an impulsive gesture, nor was it his first attempt.
He threatened to kill himself a few times before, but I never thought he would dare to punish me this much.
Punish you? Why?
I've known.
She's making it personal. She's making it about her.
I always hoped he cared enough to avoid making me suffer like this.
Oh, she's making it about her, which is not good. Well, and also, if somebody threatens to kill themselves, there's a good chance that some part of them wants to. It's not like he's just saying it to say it. There's like there's something wrong. Like there's like he's depressed or whatever. Typical narcissist. Yeah, she made it back on herself. Again, I like her because she's there for her son, but both of them have their own issues. Cares only for herself. Yeah.
Goodbye, Mrs.
Because I think she's worried that if her son kills himself, she's worried about what it would, like, the social implications it would have on her. Like, if her son killed herself, then everybody around town would be like, did you hear that blah, blah, blah's son killed himself? And, like, she must be a bad mother kind of thing. Your mother won't let you down.
Your mother won't let you down, Mortimer. Don't you share her hope for a better future?
No. I don't.
Won't you even try?
Do you want me to promise you I'll get better? Do you want me to tell her the same thing? I could, but it would not change anything.
Yeah, it's not going to be that easy. This is like a thing that's going to take time in therapy.